How long do we have to wait? How long before women no longer have to fight for equal pay, equal opportunities, and equal respect? How long before society stops telling girls they can't and starts showing them that they can? The truth is, we've waited long enough. It's time to stop talking and start moving. This year's theme for International Women's Day is Accelerate Action. Not tomorrow, not next year, now, because waiting is no longer an option. So today, we are going to do 3 things. 1, face the truth about where we stand. 2, recognize the barriers that slow down progress. 3, create a roadmap for fast and lasting changes. By the end of this video, I hope you won't just feel inspired, you feel ready to act. The reality check. What's really happening? Let's be honest, women have come a long way, but the journey is far from over. Think about this fact. Women perform 76% of all unpaid care work worldwide. That means they are cooking, cleaning, and caring for families without financial recognition. Politics. Only 26% of parliamentary seats globally are held by women. That means decisions about women's life are still mostly made by men. 1 in 3 women experience gender-based violence. That means millions of women are still fighting for safety in their own homes, schools, and workplaces. Let's pause here. Have you ever experienced gender bias yourself? Have you ever seen a woman treated unfairly but didn't know how to respond? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. And if these facts make you uncomfortable, good, because discomfort is the first step toward actions. Why change needs to happen faster? History has taught us one thing: change happens, but it takes too long. Let's take a quick trip back in time. Women fought for the right to vote. It took decades. Women fought for the right to work. It took decades. Women fought for the right to lead. And still in 2025, we are fighting. Why does change move so slowly when we have the power to speed it up? Think about technology. How quickly we went from landlines to smartphones. Think about medicine. How fast we developed vaccines when the world needed them. We move fast when we want to. So why aren't we moving faster when it comes to equality? That's where you come in. Because government, businesses, and systems won't change until you demand for it. The power of one step. Change doesn't always come from big speeches or world leaders. It starts with you. I want you to do something right now. Think of one woman in your life, a mother, a sister, a friend, a colleague, someone you admire. Now, ask yourself, has she ever been treated unfairly because of her gender? Has she ever had to work harder to prove herself? What would her life be like if we accelerated action for women today? It's easy to think that one person can't make a difference. But let me tell you a story. Malala Yousafzai was just a teenager when she spoke up for girls' education. She was attacked for it, but she didn't stop. She kept fighting. Today, she's a Nobel Prize winner, and her work had helped millions of girls get access to education. One girl, one voice, a movement that changed lives. Now, imagine what we can do together. The 5 actions we must take. Now, let's get practical. Here are 5 things you can do right now to accelerate action for women. 1, speak up when you see injustice. If you hear someone say women aren't good at leadership, challenge them. If you see someone being treated unfairly because of their gender, call it out. Silence helps no one. Number 2, support women's businesses. Where do you shop? Who do you hire? Who do you follow on social media? Make a choice to support women's businesses. Every dollar, naira, pounds, yuan, euros you spend is a vote for the future you want to see. 3. Demand equal pay. If you're an employer, close the wage gap. If you're an employee, ask for what you're worth. No one should be paid less for the same work period. Educate and empower the next generation. Teach girls that they can be leaders, scientists, CEOs, and whatever they dream of. Show boys that respect and equality make them stronger, not weaker. 5. Vote for change. Support policies that protect women's rights. Elect leaders who take women's issues seriously, because real change happens at the top too. The story that must change. Let me tell you a true story that we need to rewrite. A young girl grows up in a home where she showed that her dreams doesn't matter as much as her brothers. She is bright, ambitious, full of ideas, but when she speaks, people talk over her. She works hard, gets good grades, and lands a great job. But when she asks for a raise, she was told to be grateful instead. She watches men with less experience get promoted while she is asked to be a team player. She wonders, will I ever be enough? This is not fiction. This is millions of women's reality. And it's time to rewrite the story, because no woman should have to fight for the respect she already deserves. Now, it's your turn. When this video ends, do one thing, just one thing. Share this message. Lift up a woman in your life. Start a conversation. Take action today, because waiting is no longer an option. Because women don't need permission to succeed. Because the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we build. We are building it now. This is not just a movement. This is a revolution. Let's accelerate action. Let's change the world together. Happy International Women's Day.